Hey everyone, so I just did a back to school tutorial. Sorry this is up late. I know a lot of you had your first day of school, but that doesn't mean you can't. It doesn't mean you can't wear this, in June. Like, you can wear this throughout the whole school year. Just some ideas. I kept it really natural, and this is actually what I will be wearing to school a lot this year. And as you can see, I am back in my old setup for my old tutorial setup. And let's get on with the video. So I'm already wearing CoverGirl Aqua Smoother concealer in the shade 705 Fair. If you're questioning about if you're questioning about a concealer, what shade you are, then I would always suggest go for the lighter shade if you're debating, because you'd rather have a concealer too light and than too dark, because then you wouldn't want random dark spots on your face. And if it's too light, you can always cover it up with like powder or something, and that one blends pretty good, but the lastability of it is and especially when it's still hot out, so it didn't really last well for me. So if you can recommend a good drugstore concealer, then put that in the comments below. Or if you have time to freshen up your makeup throughout the day, I would definitely suggest this. It's the CoverGirl Aqua Smoothers. And in the summer I was using Fit Me, but now that it's back in school, I wanted something like a little bit more natural, which I know you're supposed to like switch that up or something, but I like to make it look like I'm wearing as little makeup as possible to school. So I'm just using my trusted Maybelline New York Mineral Power, and this actually does last pretty well. Wondering, I just use the e.l.f. powder brush from the Studio line to kind of dust that all over my face. So yeah, and that's much more my color, but the bad thing about that is that they have a less color selection, but you can always, I think this is the lightest shade they have, and this is light ivory. Classic ivory light 2. So maybe they have a light 1 or something, I don't know. But that's the lightest. That's the lightest, and I usually just go for the lightest colors because I don't want to risk any darkness like what happened with my Fit Me. Okay. The next thing you're going to do for your eyes is I'm using the Revlon Cream Illuminance Shadow. Revlon Illuminance Cream Shadow. Okay. And I'm using them as a base. If you want to go totally natural, then just use them as an eyeshadow. Like, if you're going to use them as an eyeshadow, I would go there or up to there, or if you have darker skin tones there. But for my skin tone, that would be too dark for me, and I would only go that far if I was wearing it alone. So I just take the lightest color and put that all over my lid with my fingers. Sorry if my lips look really weird. I had like powder and chapstick all over them. Okay. Okay, once you apply the cream eyeshadow, or if you want to use a primer, I'm going to use MAC eyeshadow in Golden Crown. I got this at my CCO for $10.25, so it was cheaper there, and that's because I got it like a month ago. So it is from the Tarte & Tail collection, I believe. So if you don't have a CEO near you, then you probably can't find something like this. But You might want to try one of their like mineral eyeshadows. They're like the same size as these. Really like MAC eyeshadows a lot, especially for school because they last all day. Like I'll be at school from like I'll leave at 7, and by the time I come home at like 3:30 or even later if I have a club, it'll still be like good without a primer. But this one, it's a little bit more sheer. That's just the way this eyeshadow is. It's more sheer, so that's why I do need a base, or else you can't tell the color at all. And I like this one because it has a lighter color and a darker crease color, like all in one, so I don't have to be taking out a bunch of shadows for that dimension. So I'm just going to pack. Of course, I just use one brush in the morning. Well, I use a powder brush and then an eye brush. So I'm just going to pack it on to the brush like a lot, or else if you don't get a lot, it's not going to show. I just want to say really quickly, if you don't want to go to MAC, if you want a drugstore alternative, it's not exactly a dupe. I've never tried any eyeshadows at the drugstore, but if you want something like this style with 2 colors in it, I would go for the L'Oreal Duo. I'm pretty sure you've all seen them, like L'Oreal Studio Color Duo. And you get 2 eyeshadows in one. Normally they'll have like 2 nudes together, 2 blues, purples, stuff like that. You can find like a nude one, and I'd stay with nude for school, unless you want to pop of color in your outfit, which is fine. But I just like to keep it natural for school. Okay, and then you're gonna take the tip of your brush like this and go into the brown stripe. Or if you're using 2 different shadows, or if you just want one, then you can skip this step. If you're using 2 different shadows, just take the brush and go into another shadow. But just take the tip because you're using it as a crease brush, because I'm actually almost out of brown in the middle there, so I don't know what I'm going to do when that runs out, but for now, yeah, so I just like to pack it on there and go into my crease, mainly on my outer crease to add dimension. If you have this eyeshadow, you can always just like mix the colors for a new color, or just take one of the colors for your whole lid, or switch them around. You can really play with it. I like this shadow better than All That Glitters for All That Glitter. I also like, oh wait, is it All That Glitters 21? But I like this. I like that. I like Golden Crown better for school because it's not as like orangey, because I found All That Glitters a little bit orangey. Wow, I just realized I was not in flame. Once you're done with that, you can add an eyeliner, whichever way you want to go. People wear blue to school, green. I actually saw, today's my first day of school, I saw 2 people wearing blue eyeliner today, so if you want to take that road, if you're feeling funky, then go that way. If your school starts really early, or you're just always super tired, and one morning you're just like you just look tired, like you try to look put together, but you just look too tired. Okay, I think you get it. Then I would go with the white eyeliner. or you could just put it in your inner corner, or you put it all over. Because some people don't like the white waterline look, but I think it looks fine. Or if you want a more dramatic one, you can go with a black eyeliner. For school, normally I don't wear eyeliner, but when I do, it's whatever I'm feeling like. If I want a little bit of a dramatic look, then I'll wear black, but if I want to look a little bit more happy and awake, then of course I'll wear white. With this outfit, I would probably wear white eyeliner. And then another optional step, this is totally optional, makes no difference to me, but it might make a difference to you for those of you who really like it. You can add mascara. So mascara, you really can't go wrong with. It doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup, and normally it doesn't really rub off or whatever. I mean, falsies, my falsies did smudge a little bit, but I haven't had a problem with one by one. Last thing you want to do before your lip gloss is, or your lips, or whatever powder, because I'm just wearing powder today, and the wax concealer, is put a set on, and that's just going to set all the powderness of your eyeshadow and your my powder foundation. But if you wanted to go wear blush, which I wouldn't because I feel like that's just too much for school, it would set in your blush. Okay. Whatever lip gloss you choose, it's totally your choice, but I always like to go more neutral. I'm not going to wear something like I don't know, like dark purple lip gloss to school. That's just too much, and it's not necessary, and people are going to think like, what were you thinking this morning? So one lip gloss I've been grabbing for forever is the Beauty Rush Miss Mojito one. Yeah, and this has SPF 15 because it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, when you're inside, the SPF doesn't make a difference, but I go to outside school, so if I'm ever outside, I guess that will help, but I'm not outside long enough for it to make too much of a difference. I just really like it. It gives like something on my lips. It tastes good. Not too good. I wouldn't eat a whole bottle of it, but it's just something. And the makeup that looks like you're wearing makeup, but you're not wearing makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this back to school tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a good school year.